I think you've done it. There's something so big right now. This energy, I don't even know how to explain. I was getting, on my drive here, I was getting full body sensory energy of like, just feeling good. Like, you know that song, the one that's like, I feel good. Da, 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 da. I'm hearing that. But there's something even more profound and powerful about you stepping into your power. And when I say you did it, what I mean is you've shifted something. There's some kind of massive like shift that has happened within you where your power has come back to your power, or you've shifted your connection back to your power. Yeah. Ooh. And it's not even just that you're like stepping into your power, like you've had your power this whole time, but you've shifted back into your power and you've shifted your energy away from others. This is really significant. Okay? It's like you may have been, I'm hearing like the past little while, maybe you were like giving your power away to others, but it's interesting, the shift that has happened, it's not like you were like, I'm done, like I'm out, you know what I mean? It's it's so much more of an energy that's like all of a sudden you're just like, now my energy goes here, now my energy goes here, like I'm gonna work on this thing. And it's like, it's not like you intentionally did this, and that's what's so powerful about this message. Like you didn't try to let something go or to force yourself to move on from something. You didn't like put yourself in an energy, and maybe you were struggling with this before, like maybe before in the past few months you've really been like, I have to move on, I have to do this, I'm supposed to be in this position, I'm supposed to be here. And there's something about you letting that go. And it's like, it's funny, it's not the letting go of whatever you were supposed to do, it's the letting go of you needing to be somewhere other than right here. And that is the shift that you've made to come back into your power, to step back into your power. Okay? And there's some kind of really big shift that has happened with where your energy is being directed and where it's lying, like where it's being placed. And your energy is like, there's something really big about your energy being like, how do I even put this into words? I'm just feeling such power. Also, pearls could be really significant. Clamshells could be really significant. Disney music or singing in general. Singing could be really significant because I've been hearing music like all freaking morning, just like, and even just like do, just like do-to-do's, like in different like melodies. Like I feel like singing itself is just very significant. And I'm also getting like throat chakra activation, and I was also getting like purple, and also like Egyptian energy essence was coming through a little bit as well. But you've done something so fantastic. And if this message is rolling around your page or has found you in some way, it's because you have, and you might not even realize that you did it, but you're just gonna know, you're gonna know and notice that like little certain things that I'm saying are like true for you. Like you used to give your energy away to certain people, and now suddenly you're like working on your projects, or like your energy is just going where it's meant to be going because you're not trying to place it in a position that it's not meant to be. It's like the back-ended energy, the code from the computer, from the system, is what you shifted, where you're not trying to force it to do something it's not programmed to do. You're just letting it go where it's meant to go. It's like you've stepped out of having to be something, or telling yourself like, I'm supposed to be here, I'm supposed to be doing this, I'm supposed to be letting go of this, like why am I holding on to this, you know. You've stepped out of that. You've really like let that go. It's like not in your mind anymore, which is really powerful, because now your mind is in, oh, this is where I want to be, this is what I want to be doing, this is what I want to be focusing on. And because you've shifted away from the other, now you're going to be manifesting and attracting so much more of, because you manifest what you think, right? Basic law of attraction, what you think. And also I wanted to talk about this a while ago, but like the concept of people are like, why am I getting, let's take I don't know, let's take like love or partnership as an example, because it's easy, and I think this is where that message came from. But I think someone commented on one of the videos way back and was like, why am I getting like less of what I'm trying to ask for. I'm like telling the universe what I don't want. I'm talking about like what I don't want. And the way that the law of attraction works is that it doesn't actually care what you're saying. It cares what you're feeling and thinking about. So if you're putting all of your effort and energy into thinking about, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, rather than I do want this in a partner and I do want this and I'm really aspired to and attracted to this energy, then think about what you're attracting. Like if you're in the energy of like, I don't want them to be this way, or if you're with someone, right? Or like someone is in your life and you're like, I'm so annoyed that they act this way. You're literally manifesting more of it by giving it your focus, okay? And that's kind of what this energy of this message is talking about, is like your focus being shifted. So you cannot put your energy and like let your mind go there, and you've shifted something where you're not in that position right now, okay? I just wanted to touch on that for I hope this message finds that person that it needed to find for them to understand that. But the basic law of attraction, like what you've done something where you've shifted your energy into what you do want. And so now you're basically attracting and pulling in all of the things that you do want, because that's what you're giving your focus and power and energy to now, instead of thinking about all the things you don't want. I was watching this podcast yesterday, and it was of this like guru, and he was basically talking about the concept of like how people are not really living, right? Where was I going with this? Hold on. I don't know what I was going with that, but I was talking about it's just like my like connection cord was like snapped. I was like, okay, never mind. But just like the focus of what you're doing like has shifted back to what you really want to be focused on, what you want to be doing. Oh, that's where I was going with it. Basically, he was saying, what is going on here? It's like the cords don't want me to connect the pieces. Maybe you've been like missing a center piece recently, where you're like trying to understand the bridge between two things. That could just be a sign for you. Give me a sec. Oh, he was talking about how you can choose the story that you're living despite what other people are experiencing, right? And you choose that by giving your energy and your focus to what you are desiring. So let's talk about being delusional for a minute, okay? So you can be delusional all you want, right? And then someone can like squash your delusion, or you can continue to hold that delusion, because your experience is what you choose to experience, right? It's all choice. And by giving others, maybe you like recently have been like giving, or in the past a little bit, like the past few months or something, have been like giving your power away to others to let them choose your reality. Maybe you've let other people's opinions choose the experience that you're having, and that has like fucked with what you've been actually experiencing, because you were falling more into other people's opinions, or the realist realism of like what they said was like more natural or whatever, instead of like continuing to feel into what you want and the story that you want to be living. And I think that something has shifted, and I had this epiphany when I was watching that podcast yesterday, White Cars Can Be Significant. Basically of like, oh, like you can choose the story that you want to be living despite other people, especially if other people aren't like really in your reality. Like you don't have to worry about how they're feeling unless they choose to come forward with it, right? And you can actually just choose to like live the story that you're living. And if you choose to believe everyone's talking, like let's say like people are talking about you, if you choose to believe everyone's talking positively about you, you're gonna have a way more fun time. Like, why would you sit and spend your energy and give your power away thinking people are talking negatively about you, when you can like choose to be in a moment and be like, yeah, everyone's saying positive shit about me because I'm cool. Doesn't that make you so much cooler? Because you're living a cool experience. And I feel like all this is like coming through just to like kind of put into perspective what you're actually, like what you've actually done. Like there's some really big shift that you have made of the way that you're experiencing your reality at this time. And it's your perspective, and it's just so good. And the energy just feels like, I was also getting, in the beginning, I was being shown 0, which is like the Fool card in the Tarot, and I was being told it was like restart or like begin again or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they said, but I was being told like you've started new, like you've reset the cycle, like you have, like, you're at the Fool position in the Tarot where you've let go of all the karmic ties and you're starting anew. Not really that you're starting anew, but like you're at that beginning again where you're actually not linked to anything. It's just an eternal source of energy inside of you. And that's what 0 is. It's like fresh, new, eternal energy. It's like the cycle of energy that is eternal, not the 8, but like the 0, right? And so no karmic ties, no twists, nothing like that. And I feel like that's the position that you're in right now, because I want you to pay attention to your thoughts, especially right now. You could also be experiencing like really dry weather, or really my hands just feel so dry right now, so I'm putting lotion on them. But yeah, like maybe you live in a really dry zone, or maybe just like recently it's been like really, really dry. I'm just getting like the craziest dry energy. I don't know. Just need to lotion up. White flowers could also be significant for someone. We've got a lot of whites and pearls and ooh, maybe you need to wear more lotion. Putting lotion on with rings, I'm like, I gotta get it in between where the rings are. Okay. I really wanted to pull some cards. I was like, am I gonna do 2 separate videos or just one? I think I'm just gonna pull some cards of like what's coming your way, because I feel super intrigued to pull on this energy for you to just like, yeah, tap in. So we're gonna use my Cosmos deck, and I'm very excited right now. I haven't pulled in the car for you guys in like a minute, but let's just find out what's coming your way that you don't really see coming, and that you maybe do see coming. Hold on, let me get comfy. I have to like create like a triangle for my feet so that all the cards don't go flying and they go onto the seat. Okay. What's coming this collective's way? Okay, we have the Unknown, the Maze, and the Bridge as your first 3 cards. Yeah. I literally told you have the most powerful energy right now. Like, this is an energy of like power. Like, you have cultivated and called yourself back into your power by stepping into the present and kind of letting the unknown take you. This card is so good. Look at the little guy. He's a little guy up here. And he's like, woo! Just living his best freaking life. The Maze has everything to do with timeline jumping, so you actually might have some kind of a timeline shift ahead of you, or maybe you did just shift timelines, but you have, this one literally has 3, so you could have more timeline shifts ahead of you, and they're all connected to yourself. The Bridge has everything to do with the self and the reflections that you're experiencing, the perspectives, again, perspective is so big in this message. So I feel like you're definitely like, you probably have some even more powerful perspective shifts that are headed your way right now, and they're all of you softening into more of that present moment of just like where you're meant to be at this time. And I feel like I'm actually getting another little channeled energy here of like, I feel like you've been feeling really strongly like where you're meant to be right now. Like, it's almost like your psychic abilities or your intuitive abilities have like enhanced a little bit, where you're like, oh, I can feel that like these are some things that I'm meant to be doing right now, and to a degree that you don't normally experience them. Like, maybe you questioned them before, but now you're like, no, this needs to happen. Like, this is where I'm meant to be. And so it's not even about like thinking about it or daydreaming about it anymore. It's about like, okay, what flight do I book? Like, I feel like you're like in the stage where you're like, this is meant to happen, and so literally nothing's gonna stop you. Like, you're going is kind of the energy that I'm getting, going into the unknown. Okay, what else is coming this collective's way? The Phoenix. Too many. So obviously rebirth and transformation, which we kind of already have that energy. What is this Phoenix in regards to? I don't know why, but my hands are still so dry. Like I'm getting the craziest dry energy right now, which is super interesting. You could live in a desert. We also have the Phoenix coming out though. So you could also live somewhere where fire is a thing. We have the Phoenix, 10 of Lotuses, and the Ace of Birds. These cards are so freaking cool. Wow, I feel like there's some like massive emotional abundance. Did you hear the chicken? Could you hear it? I'm in the car, so maybe you can't hear it, but it was just screaming right outside the door. And with the Ace of Birds as well, that's new information. So I feel like you're gonna have some kind of like new stuff show up in your reality, especially information that brings you to some kind of a new rebirth that is extremely emotionally fulfilling. I also think the birds are really significant. We have the Ace of Birds, we have 3 birds in the back of the 10 of Cups, and then we have the Phoenix. So birds could be really significant. Oh, literally a bird flew into my window today too. So that could be a sign for someone. And it's been happening a lot this past week because like it's like more normal for my house because like all the birds like host on my house. And so they're just always there. But like it's happened like in the past week, I think I've had like 2 or 3 birds like hit the windows. So I feel like birds are a really, really big sign. Like it's like a big, and that's a huge transformational sign too. Like a massive transformation. Wow, something really, I'm kind of feeling this energy that like something really big might be coming in for you soon. Some kind of like big transformation that you don't really like. Maybe you do feel that that's something that's coming in, but I feel like it's something that you don't understand to the degree of what that transformation is really going to be, is kind of what I'm getting. Especially with the Phoenix. Like you might go through some kind of like an ego death is what I'm kind of getting, and like coming back to life after that. What else is coming this collective's way? Maybe you need to drink some water because I'm feeling so dry. My hands just feel so dry. Karma and the 9 of Lotuses. So miracles and justice. Yeah, so I feel like you have some miracles on the horizon for you that are meant for you. Again, I just keep coming back to this energy of like meant for you. Like meant for you. Like you cannot miss what's meant for you, and you can feel what's meant for you right now and like what's coming in. And I feel like if you're like attracted to this energy and this reading, it's some good shit, man. Like stuff you just, I don't even think you like understand what you're touching when it comes to energy right now. Because even like preparing for this entire reading, I'm just getting this like, it's such a good energy. Like even how we started this message out, like, and I could just feel like full body, like, goodness. It was like, it's like I can't even put it into words because it's gonna be so good. So, and this transformation that you have coming in, and then like yeah, I guess technically karmic miracles, but like that's like a positive karma, right? Wow, you have the 9 and the 10 of Lotuses. Like this is like deep emotional fulfillment. Like you're stepping into, I'm getting this energy that you're stepping into a new season, or a season of emotional fulfillment, as in like the way you experience reality and like how in it you are is energy I'm getting. Like how truly alive you are is what I'm getting. And I feel like it's enhancing, and you're about to like enter a new level of truly being alive, like a level that you never dreamed you could get to. I'm hearing I didn't realize life could get this good. Like I didn't realize I wasn't living before. Like this is living. This is like what it means to actually be alive. Like that's the energy that I'm feeling, and it feels so good. I'm also getting a little bit of a tiredness in my eyes in this moment, so I feel like allow yourself to rest and sleep right now. Timeline jumping can really like exhaust you also, and I feel like you have recently, or you're also going into a season of timeline jumping. And just remember that like rest is okay, and it's okay to get more rest if you need it, because timeline jumping is exhausting. And you will come out of it at some point and live in a timeline, but like if you're jumping several timelines too, like you're quantum leaping, then you might just get really tired is the energy that I'm feeling. Also, the way that I was just channeling, literally the 10 of embers on the bottom. These are 2 miracle cards. Like, if you don't have a miracle on the way for you, if you don't have mini miracles on the way for you, I don't fucking know what's up. Like, you've got some miracles on the way, bro. Where was I? Oh, I was talking about, like, I think things are speeding up for you right now. You might notice that, like, the energy has just shifted and things are, like, really, really, like, taking form is what I'm feeling. Especially because of the way that I'm talking. I was talking so fast. And I feel like you're kind of just, like, on an up wave where, like, the energy is finally enhancing after a really, really long season of slow. Not to say that you won't still feel slowness, but I just feel like you're about to experience, like, so many spurts of energy and, like, little moments of, like, so much is what I'm kind of getting. Especially in these timeline jumps, it might feel like a lot. Like, the second you jump, you might feel like you have so much going on until you adjust a little bit. And so you might notice it in, like, little spurts where you're like, whoa, like, there's a lot going on here. I'm getting so tired again talking about the timeline jumping. Like, I just feel like, make sure that you're resting as much as you can. You know what, I'm feeling really called right now to pull a little bit on finances. Super random, but I'm going to. I don't know why, but I just feel like, especially with all the miracle cards that just came out, I feel like there's about to be some kind of huge thing coming in your finances, and I just want to pull on finances and see. I'm going to restart the camera really quick. Okay. I don't know why, I'm just feeling so called. So if you're still here, let's ask about your finances and what's coming in. Ooh, I'm getting a throat block, so maybe you don't really talk about your finances with other people or very often. Maybe you have a hard time, like, manifesting your finances also is the energy that I'm kind of feeling. Because maybe you don't like to ask for more than what you need is the energy that I'm kind of feeling coming through. And there's miracles coming your way and things coming your way that are going to be giving you more than you need is what I'm feeling. Whew. And that might make you a little uncomfortable because you're like, what do I do with this? Like, how do I give it back? How do I use this? And I don't think it's really all, I mean, yes, like, give back however much you want, like, that's very beautiful, but, like, also this is your, like, lifeline. This is your right to abundance is what I'm getting, your birthright to abundance. Like, what's coming in for you is, what's coming in for this collective in finances. Let me just pull first before I, like, go crazy talking about it, even though I'm channeling too. What's coming this collective's way for finances? Yeah, I'm feeling this so strong. We have the Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity coming in your way, a manifestation. What's coming this collective's way in finances? Too many cards. Six of Wands, bruh, I'm telling you, there's something so big coming in for you in finances. Literally, the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands is victory and an opportunity. There's some kind of, like, really big opportunity coming your way in your finances, and it might even just be like, it might be some kind of, like, massive amount of, maybe you do, but I'm getting victory. So I don't think it's just gonna be like, I don't feel like it's gonna be one thing. I feel like it's gonna be like, I'm getting, like, a round, like rolling waves of abundance coming in for you. It starts with an opportunity. What's coming this collective's way in finances? Wow, alchemy, deep alchemy. Hold on. What's coming this collective's way in finances? I feel like something that used to cause you harm and used to be a massive karmic block for you. Someone's mowing the lawn. Something that used to be a massive karmic block for you, you have alchemized into also just pain in general, but, like, also I'm really getting alchemy when I look at this. I feel like you've really alchemized, and I feel like this is the fact that that lawnmower just started going too. I feel like this is something that's, like, more secretive. I feel like you're not supposed to really be talking to people about this, but, like, you've, like, hit some kind of, like, really big alchemy point, and it's manifesting in a financial, like, material way, which is very interesting. What's coming this collective's way in finances? I keep hearing windfall. Judgment. Did I not just say, like, this is, like, your birthright to abundance? your karma, your good karma, find it. Bruh. Doesn't want to. There's something, this is so big. Like, I feel like you're about to touch a financial world and realm that you have never had access to before. Like, I feel this so strongly for you, and it has everything to do with the alchemy of you. I want to say ending old karmic cycles that were hurting you, that were harming you, that were blocking you from your birthright of abundance. These were taught cycles too. I can feel that. They were taught throughout your life, and so it's almost like you you subconsciously claimed them because you were brought into a world where those were the terms. And then you have recently really been closing a lot of karmic cycles by unclaiming those things that were blocking you from your financial abundance. What else is coming this collective's way in finances? The Hierophant. That's the best card I personally think that you can get in finances, because I know that there's like all the physical wealth that you can get, but to get wisdom, I personally, like, I'm big on wisdom. I think that that's like the wealthiest thing you can have, is like a lot of wisdom. And yeah, just like knowledge, like this card makes me so happy. And it also came out with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, you're accessing something. The one thing that I can tell you so that you know that this is coming is that it's all starting with some kind of an opportunity that's coming your way. And then it's, again, I keep getting like the waves rolling through. I keep getting like, yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be so good for you. I just wanted to pull on this a little bit, but like, I feel like this wealth is really connected to your inner wisdom also. I think the more that you explore and dive into your own inner wisdom, not wisdom of others, your wisdom, like when you're in meditation, when you're in your spiritual connection with your source energy, that's where all your wealth is coming from. That's where all of this like financial abundance is stemming from, and that's how you pull more of it into your world too. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I love you guys. That's it. I'm ending it here. I also feel like this section is just meant to be kept kind of private, and like this guy's like going ham mowing the lawn right in front of me. So I'm gonna peace out, but I love you guys so much, and if this message resonated with you, please do let me know, and I will see you guys in the next message.